Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Men choose how women affect them. Men choose how women affect them. I had to say that one twice. Understand something, because one of the sad things I see is men getting thrown off kilter because of what some woman did. Even if it's a woman that related to them or have anything to do with them. Like a lot of guys, whenever a woman does something, like in a public figure, you get tons of videos about it. Tons of people. People have whole hangouts and everything, or, live streams, just discussing what some celebrity woman did. Well, seriously, be getting upset. Seriously, if I were, to the point, if I were to sit back and just say, you know what, I'm just gonna go in on women, and I'm gonna find all these celebrity women and say what they did wrong. Shit, I probably have 250,000 followers. That's how deep it is. And women this and women that. Seriously, that's the one thing I've seen. Go in on women, get the followers. But I'm like, forget all that noise. I think long term. So anyway, right? Because the thing is, whenever you deal with a woman in the real world, it's your choice on how you want to affect her. I don't give a shit what she do. Like, for example, say you see a fine woman, you apply Rom's damn principle in a approach. She's probably an adjustable something. And you go up and you approach her and she's like, she's acting funky. Oh, in fact, let me give y'all a story. This is like one of the few times I approach women. I've never been big on approaching women in the street, but I saw this one. She had a nice body. She looked nice. I approached her. I seen her around. I walked up to her, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? I've been seeing you around the area." And she was like, "Well, I don't be seeing you." I just smiled. I was like, "All right, you have a nice day now, right?" But then it's funny, right? That same woman, I would still see her around, but I didn't say anything. She looked at me like she wanted me to approach. And I was just like, whatever. But see, the lesson there is not what she did, but my reaction. Now, some other people might have got all mad and pissed and everything. And I've seen occasions when a woman rejected a man who tried to holler at her street, and then they said, "You's a bitch, you all that, right? You ain't all that shit." In fact, I remember my cousin, rest her soul, guys would try to holler at her on the street, and she was tall and very attractive. She would have had 1,000,000 followers on Instagram if she was alive for it, right? But she, guys would say, "Well, I don't want to mess with you." And she would hit them back, be like, "Well, why are you talking to me then?" Oh man, I loved her to death. But here's the lesson from from my incident I shared. I didn't get mad or anything. I just laughed about it. Seriously. Every single man, you got a choice on how you want to respond to a woman. And you got power when you respond in such a way where no matter what she do, you just shake it off. You know how you just like brushing dust off your shoulder or something. You're like, man, please. Okay. You be cool with it and everything. And that's a very key, because a lot of men, you allow that woman to mess up your center. She got power if she can say something, just say something to you and mess you up. In fact, that's how women, they know. That's why they'll look at a man, they'll be like, try to mess with him and say, "Well, you got a little dick," or "You ain't all that," or try to say, "Well, you ugly," and all of that. Now, if you just look at them, be like, okay, that means, like, I remember another woman, she let me know she wasn't feeling me. And this was in a situation where it was a social circle where I couldn't help but see her. I said, okay, well, when we see each other, we just avoid each other. And it fucked with her head. She thought I'd get all upset. Seriously. The look on her face was like, damn. Because other guys might have been like all mad. And I'm going to tell y'all something with some women. Tell y'all something. Some women, they actually get happy when they see you get upset. They get happy. Even if you curse them out and say all this, they feel like they got some power. They feel like they did something to you. It was like, please, whatever. But you got control. See, you got to have that strength inside of you. You as a man, when I don't care how you deal with women, whether you trying to holler at a bunch of them or you trying to avoid them, whatever, every single instance you deal with a woman, you got to remember, and I don't care what she do, you got the power within you as how you going to respond to what she does. You got the power, you know? So if she reject you, it's up to you whether or not you get upset. You know, too many guys get upset, but you got the power. You can say, oh, okay, fine. You save me some time. You save me some time. Shoot. I mean, and, you know, I use that one instance, but there's been times I'd never forget. There was a woman, we had been dancing on the dance floor, right? You know, at the club, we dancing, you know, grooving too. You know, when the slow music came, I asked her for a slow dance. She rejected me. She was like, oh, no, thank you. I was like, oh, okay. You have a good day now. When that woman was ready to leave the club, she gave me her phone number. And we fucked for about 4 years. You know, we fucked for 4 years. Because I was cool about it. I was cool about it. See, it's in you. You gotta make a choice on how you gonna respond to what women do. Now, some dudes might call it a woman's fuckery, but okay. They just being them. Are you going to get mad because they doing what they do? You got control over your life. They don't have any control. Shoot. They can't touch it. You cool and calm. I don't care what they do. You get the power. And see, once you have the power, you can deal with women on your terms, not theirs. The very definition of simping is you putting that woman on a pedestal and you really dealing with her on her terms. But when you decide you're going to deal with her on your terms, no matter what she do, you're going to follow your path. And that's very important because ultimately a man's supposed to be a leader. Ultimately, you know, ultimately you're supposed to deal with the woman on your terms, on how you want to deal with her. Not on her terms. I don't give a shit how fat, how big her breasts are, or breastises, or how fat her ass is, how pretty she is naturally. It's still your world because it's your time. She wants you to spend money on it. It's your money. So it's like you got to decide how you want to spend your money on it. If you want to spend your money on it. You got to decide how much of your time she's going to take because you should be up there doing some shit. You know, you should be focused on what you got to do. You know, shout out to all the coaches who talk about purpose. You got to be on your purpose. You know, seriously. So you got to choose whether or not you got the choice whether or not you want to deal with her on those circumstances. 100% you should deal with the woman on your terms. If she don't want to match your terms, let her go. There's billions of women in the world. Shit, you can get a different woman every single day of the year, and still that's a drop in the bucket to the billions. 365 leap year, 366 women. That's a drop in the bucket. But it's still your choice. There's so many. So if that one woman isn't playing along, go to the next one. That's why I say find your tribe. That's why I say find your tribe, right? But it's still your choice. Even the women in your tribe, it's your choice on how you deal with them and how they affect your mood and everything, all right? So anyway, that's all I got for now. I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.